Yo, what's good, guys? What's good, guys? Testing the mic. We're about to start things off. Let's get it. Let's go. Just gotta make sure everything's good. What's good? So I might not be able to... Let me just make sure everything's good. Alright. Welcome. What's good? So I'm not gonna be able to bring up the chat, but I have the chat on the side, so I will be able to show you guys. Pop out chat. Here we go. All right, let's go. Let's go. What's good, guys? What's good? So today I'm gonna be on OBS. What's good, Dark Star? What's good, Majin Buu, Marlin, Colostrum? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let me know if the mic is too loud. I can move back. And I streamed with OBS today just to make things a little bit more different. I wrote down a bunch of things that we could talk about, and we could talk about anything. So I got two different angles ready to go. I'm ready to go. Got everything written down. Let's go. What's good? Sounds crystal clear. Yeah, I know. So one thing I want to mention was StreamYard had a little bit of buffering issues, a lot of buffering issues with, like, when I would play audio and talk at the same time, it would it would cut out when I was rewatching the stream and stuff. So I figured OBS is more clearer, the sound should be better, and everything should be much better. So I'm gonna get better at this streaming, just to start, but we'll get better, So thank you guys for all being here, guys. Thank you, guys. I have a bunch of stuff that we could talk about. The chat will be right here, so I'll have the chat probably like right here, so you guys can see it. If you want me to make it bigger, I can make it bigger. And then we go to Twitter. We can recap some Twitter stuff. A lot of stuff has been going on Twitter when it comes to Sheen Strickland, Bilal Muhammad going back and forth. Umar Nurmagomedov could be injured, and it looks like they took down this interview. Nina Drama, obviously, the matchups that just recently got announced. Eddie Alvarez says Michael Chandler hasn't reached his full potential. We'll be going over all of this stuff. Joshua Van versus Bruno Silva, we'll be going over this as well. And I wanted to show you guys Joshua Van versus Bruno Silva is going to be an absolute banger. And this as well. Let me put on my headset. But it's Kennedy. Let me know if this other music in the back is too loud too. So Kenny Okoye. I know a lot of people don't really like him. Or whatever your take is. Umar accidentally confirms he's not healed from his arm fracture yet. He insisted on taking this fight against Merab Dvalishvili whilst injured. UFC has now taken down the exclusive interview they had with Umar, likely due to his management not wanting this public. We'll make it big screen. Obviously I can't because my display.
You had a small injury on your arm.
But let me know what you guys think. Let me know. I got a feeling Tatiana is going to submit Wei Li. Let's go, bro. Let's go. I got a feeling that that's going to be an absolute banger. Not only do I think that's going to be an absolute banger, I think Tatiana Suarez, you know, she has a lot of injuries and stuff here and there, but she should be able to put up a good performance. Wei Li is the older fighter, obviously. Wei Li should have been able to put out Yan Xiaonan. You know, they put something in her nose in between rounds. She's able to get that second wind. And that was a pretty good performance. I think Wei Li versus Tatiana Suarez is going to be an absolute banger, bro. I believe that's on 312, right? That's on UFC 312. I can't wait for that. Currently, right now, I think that fight will go the distance. Honestly, I don't have an early pick. Obviously, I'm not trying to be biased. It's going to be an absolute banger, though. And look, this is one thing I wanted to show you guys, too. Dustin Poirier, we'll talk about the Umar in a little bit, but Dustin Poirier, unrecognizable here. Not a teenager, but already 20 years old. So this is him with Jolie Poirier, I believe. Obviously, they have Charles Oliveira, Merab when they're all teenagers. Dustin Poirier had one of the biggest glow-ups. He doesn't even look like himself, bro. He doesn't look like himself. It doesn't even look like it's Dustin. But we're going to see what this guy had to say. We're going to see what this guy had to say. So let's go. How you feeling about Prochazka versus Hill? In my predictions, I said Hill. I said it's going to be Hill, it's going to be Hill, it's going to be Hill because Yuri eats too much shots. But as we get on, as we get closer, you see the odds, you see the line movements very close. I do think that Yuri Prochazka can just eat a couple of shots and just walk right through Jamal Hill's guard. I will say, though, Jamal Hill's body kick to the body, to the body, to the body, it should be able to work all day on a guy like Yuri Prochazka. But it didn't work for a rock kick. Rock kick was whooping his leg, consistently going. And Yuri just eats punches for breakfast. So he ate that and finished rock kick. And now we have Magomed Ankalaev waiting on the sidelines. So this is probably one of the most exciting fights in that division. What's good, Lunatic? Shout out to all you guys. Thank you guys for being here, guys. If Tatiana can make it to the fight, she should win. But she picks up injuries like a peach in a grocery store. Damn, that's facts, bro. That's fact. W Marlon, bro. Habib is going to be busy. Yeah, bro. At 311, hell yeah. Hill is going to KO Yuri, unfortunately. Dude, I don't want that to happen, bro. I hope my mic's not too loud. My bad. I do not want that to happen at all. And the reason why I don't want that to happen is because I'm a big Yuri Prochazka fan. Massive. Hill is going to KO. Also, thoughts on Rainer de Ridder? I'm super high on Rainer de Ridder. I actually already placed him in a 2-leg parlay. I know it's stupid because he's an underdog. Better MMA. Let's go. W Better. Better has been carrying the break. If you guys know Better MMA, he's been carrying the break, been streaming consistently. This guy has been carrying the break with no UFC. So shout out to Better, guys. Go check them out. Anybody who has a channel here, you guys can go subscribe to them, guys. Honestly, I'm going to get better at this streaming stuff, but some people always have something to talk about. So that's one thing I wanted to see. I know I was watching, shout out to Hank the Tank. I was even watching Hank the Tank, and he writes notes in order to go into different sections, into different segments. So I was like, dude, that's awesome, bro. I got to start getting better at this, at these segments. So let's go. We're going to be talking about Umar. Obviously, Umar accidentally confirms he's not fully healed. Let's just hear it.
Yo, you know, that is true, you know. What is he going to say about this?
Long ago, you wrote that...
So I believe he was matched up against Song Yadong. Song Yadong, or it was a rumored bout, and then it ended up not happening. Now Umar's fighting for the title. Yo, JVD! Yo, let's go. Yo, guys, you guys can go show some love to JVD as well, guys. JVD is doing his own thing, guys. He's been carrying as well. This guy made me a moderator in his chat. Thank you so much for the $1 donation, bro. The first ever super chat of 2025 in ever. The first ever super chat ever, bro. Thank you, JVD Media. You're a GOAT, bro. Let's go. 2025 is going to be an amazing year for you, my guy. Let's go. Thank you, guys. You guys don't have to donate, but that is a milestone. The first ever donation. JVD Media, let's go, my guy. Let's go.
What's he gonna say about this? I forgot.
So I want to make this bigger. So I'm gonna just put it like this. If it's too zoomed in, let me know. I could zoom out on the display a little bit, like this, or more back. But
I was in Dagestan.
Thank you for the donation, my guy. Thank you so much, bro. You're an absolute GOAT.
To the show doctor, and I show them like they not MRI, like other, like when they check bone.
X-ray.
How is
X-ray.
X-ray? Yes, they did X-ray, and they said you broke. You know. After that, after 20 days, I go again. Even when I was broken, I was running. I want to still in shape. You know. Even the time I going to try to run, try to do shadow boxing. You know, try to be in shape. And after 20 days, I go again, and it's become much better.
So I'm not sure if he broke something, what's going on, but
even my like punches, other things, I do grapple, I can.
I don't like this.
And then he gives his take. But that is absolutely insane. Thank you, my guy JVD. God bless you, bro. Thank you so much for that donation, bro. You're the best. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to Darkstar. Shout out to Better. Shout out to Marlon. Shout out to JVD. Shout out to Hernanov. Shout out to Kolostrom. Shout out to all you guys for being here, guys. I will be consistent. I'll be more live in the future. I watched Marab on Eric Nixon podcast. I got to watch that podcast. I saw it in my recommended. He's having a hard time finding sparring partners, and he couldn't get Patchy Mix like he usually does because Ali manages him. Damn, there's so much politics. That's so interesting that you say that because we know Ali sometimes is managing both fighters, and sometimes he does favor the Dagestani sometimes, because that's the only thing that's bad about being managed by Ali Abdelaziz. But you know what happens. What's good, Hernanov? What's good? The GOAT. Let's go. What's good, my guy? When the check bone. When they check bone. Marab Umar is hard one to predict. Honestly, I'm on Umar. I'm on Umar heavy. I saw Kenny put something where he said that Umar 50-45'd Corey Sandhagen. Honestly, I had it 48-47, 49-46. It was pretty dominant performance. I do think though, with this injury being a factor, Marab can make this guy look like a fool. An absolute fool. If Umar is even slightly, not even 100%, this is gonna be absolute bad for him not to get a title. For him to get a title shot, your first title shot, you're gonna be injured. It's gonna be bad for him. Marab Umar, yes, facts. His injury was the reason he didn't fight Yadong, right? I'm pretty sure. We don't know. We have to it's like he wasn't supposed to say too much, and he accidentally said too much. So we got to look more into it. I'm pretty sure though. We here for it. Shawty, it's okay. Let's go. Umar clearly isn't shit, but he also untested. Yeah, that's true. Some people could say he got a title shot off of a guy who's ranked. He got one top 5 ranked win, or one ranked win, and he's coming off a title shot. So some people, obviously he doesn't deserve it, but or you could say he does deserve it, but he doesn't deserve it as much as guys like other people. But the bantamweight division, it's a little stacked, so anybody could get a title shot at any time. I do think that whoever wins the belt here is going to hold the belt for a while. Let's go, Hernanov. Ali manages a lot of guys in Vegas, so Marab has to find guys that aren't managed by him, which is super hard. And, if he got training with Patchy Mix, I thought that would have been pretty good if he got at least some training with Patchy Mix, because you can implement a little bit of styles like like Umar, a little bit. I be talking like Umar when the check. Oh, you have to wrestle, brother. You have to wrestle. Let's go. So, I know a lot of people were trying to see what's going on with Umar. We'll see. Obviously, we have until January 18th. We have a lot of time. He'll probably be fully healed. Now we're going to talk about this. Bruno Silva is going to be set to face off against Joshua Van. Obviously, I have to go through my bookmarks. These are all the listed things that I have to talk about today. And we have a bunch of stuff to talk about. So, let's get into it. There was a Tesla truck that ended up blowing up. And I was like, what the fuck? Alright, so Bruno Silva will fight Joshua Van. Who do I think is going to win? And who's my early predictions for this fight? Let's go. So, I think Joshua Van should be able to win this fight. Bruno Silva, honestly, obviously just recently lost to Manel Cap. Manel Cap Matrix style just whooped him to the point where Bruno Silva was kicking him in the nuts consistently, and then Manel Cap's like, I had enough, and he kicks him back in the nuts, finishes him in the 3rd round. Keith Peterson stops it. A lot of people are excited for this matchup. Honestly, I think Joshua Van is getting matched up very good, almost like a Sugar Sean O'Malley type. The way they're trying to build him up, because Charles Johnson, okay, he got knocked out. Let's build this guy up slowly. Let's build this guy up like a Sugar Sean O'Malley. Eventually, he'll get a little bit better. When the check, brother. Let's go. Bro, there was something that happened in New York, like some shooting or something. I was like, bro, I'm not going to the city anytime soon. Joshua Van, the best 115 champ. Mayanar Jit is going to KO the kid. that just got styled on. Yeah, Bruno Silva has this issue where he loses the first round almost 9 out of 10 times. 9 out of 10 times. 9 out of 10 times. He's always losing the first round. Against Cody Durden, he lost the first round, got wrestled heavy. I was betting on Bruno Silva against Cody Durden, and I'm like, fuck, bro, he's going to lose this fight. And then in the second round, he knocks out Cody Durden, and it cashes, but it's like, how many times can you get away with that? How many times can you get away with that style? I don't know. Like, can he get... The heavy hands is a big factor, and that's actually pretty cool that you said that, because now that you said the heavy hands, he could actually probably drop Joshua Van. Joshua Van's a little chinny. Edgar Chairez was able to drop him. He gets a little wobbled. He got dropped and finished by Charles Johnson. Charles Johnson, 4-fight win streak in 2024. So we'll see. Oh, the GOAT just went live. Silva has heavy hands. Yeah, Silva could definitely just drop him. Ulanbekov versus Van. I'm still trying to see that scrap. Tagir Ulanbekov, right? That was supposed to be scheduled. Tagir Ulanbekov, but now he's fighting at UFC Saudi. No. Tagir Ulanbekov is fighting at UFC 311, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Van will be champ one day. I hope so. Honestly, with obviously we're going to talk about this next. Steve Erceg is matched up against Uselyis Mabayev. So with that being said, Uselyis Mabayev versus Steve Erceg, the flyweight division is looking very, very good in my opinion. And I think 2025 will be interesting for the flyweight division. I want to meet Van. His gym is 15 minutes away. Damn, bro. You can definitely meet him, bro. You could get like something signed. Joshua is only going to get better with age because of his tiny size. Yeah, and it sucks because sometimes he even is too small for flyweight. Sometimes this guy's way too small for flyweight. We saw against Charles Johnson, he looked way too small against him. And I wanted to talk about this matchup as well. Right here. Another flyweight division matchup that maybe nobody's excited for, maybe some are excited for. Let's see it. March 1st, we have Steve Erceg versus Uselyis Mabayev. I can zoom in. I'll just zoom in. Let me... Alright, let's do it like this. So, Steve Erceg versus Uselyis Mabayev. When I look at this fight, Steve Erceg, yeah. So we're going to talk about that as well. I was like, bro, she gets a lot of traction on Twitter no matter what. Or maybe it's bad traction. Astro Boy has had a tough career in the flyweight division. He's going to be faced, obviously, Pantoja fell short. I had a 2-2 going into the fifth. Once it's the fifth round, 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the fifth round, Pantoja shoots a takedown, is able to control him, lay and pray for the remainder of the round, ends up winning that fight. That's fine. He's set to face off against Kai Kara-France. He was my lock of the week against Kai Kara-France. Lock of the week. Everybody's lock of the week. We all locked him. He gets knocked out in the first round by Kai Kara-France. And now he's set to face off against Uselyis Mabayev. We'll see if this guy's ever going to fight for the belt again. I think Uselyis Mabayev should be able to actually run through a guy like Steve Erceg. Steve Erceg has good takedown defense, but you have to be perfect. This guy said it best. I like Erceg, but he will have to be on his A game. Mabayev is a problem for this division. Erceg has to keep the distance, strike from the outside. Also, don't accept bottom position. Already does this well by throwing up submissions and Kostin looking to get back up on his feet. I think Erceg can get this. This should be on 312. Get that on 312. I don't know why it's not on 312. Instead, it's on March 1st. Maybe it has to do with timing, scheduling, all that. We know Carlos Prates likes to fight in Australia. If anything, let's get Carlos Prates. Let's get him on that card, UFC 312. Let's get Prates. Let's go. And we can talk about Nina. So she does a quick poll, right? Should I leave Brazil, Nina drama, in 2024? Should I bring it in 2025? It's so unhinged. And what I wanted to say was she did reporting and everything. And obviously, you could say what you want or whatever. Like, this is bad publicity. All publicity is good publicity. But out of all the journalists, like women, female journalists, Helene, I guess there's not that much female journalists. But it's crazy. But sometimes, like, the UFC needs something like this just to grab the eyes. And just distract them while there's no UFC. So I was like, you know what? It's bad, but we have something to talk about. So we're going to go to the next topic as well. This is going to be... I don't know if you guys are excited for women's MMA. I know a lot of people aren't excited for women's MMA, but let's talk about the Kang Wong first. Let's talk about the Kang Wong, and I'm going to read chat right now. Let's go. So, what a scrap. Thanks for following me on my new account. Got you, my boy. Got you. So, I'm assuming you're going to be on that account more recent. Y'all think Sopaj versus Trizios will go the distance? I'm feeling a stoppage. Honestly, I think it will go the distance. We know Tercios has a bunch of output, throws almost 100 significant strikes per minute. No, not per minute. Throws almost 100 significant strikes within the first and second round and lands like 50. So, volumes on Tercios. If Sopaj is going to finish him, he's going to have to find a submission, in my opinion. I think it goes the distance, but I wouldn't be surprised if it ends inside the distance. So, Wang Kong, we know she just got absolutely upset at UFC Macau. And she did this Joker face and she went bang, bang. And that did not end up going that well for her. It sucks because it was a pretty good fight. But then she ended up selling, and now she's going to be faced off against Bruno Brazil at UFC 312. So it's funny because we have this girl who fought at UFC Macau, and then we have Joshua Van versus Asua Mabayev. And obviously you could schedule the way everything you want to schedule it. But the fact that this is in Australia is insane. Like, it has nothing to do with, like, I don't know. Usually they had very good cards for Australia. We'll see how good this card looks. We'll see. Let me know, guys, if you guys think Michael Chandler has reached his full potential. Sorry for the dogs, guys. So this is the next topic right here. Eddie Alvarez right here.
I think if you ask him, he's underperformed, and he'll know the reason for that, or whatever the reasons are. But for sure, I think he has all the tools to win the UFC title. It's a matter of whether he uses the tools he has, and I don't think he has properly. And I don't know why. It's very frustrating for me to watch because I know what he's capable of.
They went to war like 3 times.
Grit and champion spirit he has. I think it's more of him tweaking the way he fights and using. It's
a great point the way Eddie Alvarez is able to explain his former foe. There's something suspect about these Contender Series guys getting first round knockouts, then having mid performances in their UFC debut. Navajo Sterling comes to mind. Yeah. Ever since somebody said that he looks like the albino Izzy, I can't get that out of my head. It's true. Like, there's these people who come from Dana White Contender Series, and then they end up having these performances that are not as good. And it's like somebody said this, where sometimes Dana White Contender Series can force a fighter to fight in a way where they wouldn't normally fight because they're trying to get a contract. And I thought that was a good point, but you can't, like, use that for everything. So now every time we see Dana White Contender Series get a first round beautiful contract, sometimes it's not consistent. So that's very fair. We know guys like, who can I think of that comes to mind? Like Romeus, Cortavius Romeus. He was the guy who fell short after coming in the Dana White Contender Series for a second time and then made his UFC debut. And he also fell short recently. But honestly, I think the best way to come into the UFC, it has to be Dana White Contender Series, right? Or tough. Dana White Contender Series, tough, or road to UFC. I think the best way to come into the UFC has to be Dana White Contender Series. But that means that not everybody's going to be as consistent. So that's actually a good point, bro. A good point. Maybe the best way is not to come from Dana White Contender Series. Maybe it's to get noticed from a different organization and then get signed. Or I don't know.
That he has, he just doesn't use them, and it's frustrating for me to watch, to be honest with you. I think it's frustrating for a lot of people who are.
So we saw that Chandler had a lot of success in the later round against Oliveira, and sometimes Chandler is just fighting for fun.
Fans of him who want him to win because he just doesn't. I don't know. He doesn't use this stuff. That's God given to him. He doesn't use his wrestling at all.
Exactly. He doesn't use his wrestling at all, and it made me look and it made me think, like, is Charles Oliveira still in his prime? Is Charles Oliveira a guy who is still in his prime? Is he still that guy? If he wasn't able to find the button, that's fine. Maybe he was a little bit more eager the first time. But it seems like guys like Charles Oliveira, like, he should have been able to finish that fight. I know it's Michael Chandler, or maybe Michael Chandler ended up performing a lot better, but it was a little more lackluster than I thought it would be. It's a rematch. Maybe rematches don't always play the same. There's when is that midget middleweight fighting? What's his name? The guy who on Dana White Contender Series was he didn't make it the first time because he was wrestling, and then the second time he made it, I don't know what's his name, or Torres Finney, I think, or maybe not Torres Finney. Best way to get into the UFC, likely to be KSW, rise and build a name for getting in quickly in Dana White Contender Series. Torres Finney, yeah, bro, that's actually facts. And I feel bad for Torres Finney because he's like in a position where he's too small for middleweight and too big for welterweight. You need like a division that's in the middle, but UFC's not going to add a division like that anytime soon. Now we're going to go to the next topic. We're going to talk about this matchup as well. Andrea Lee. I don't remember the last time Andrea Lee fought. I know a lot of people don't like WMMA, but she's set to face off against JJ Aldrich. In my opinion, UFC Vegas 103, March 1st. I feel like they're stacking up this card March 1st. I don't know what's going to be the headline. I don't know what's going to be March 1st. It's obviously far away, but I do think that this is going to be a good match that is going to be a good over 2.5. Maybe it's going to be minus 300 at the time. I do like Andrea Lee. I chose, what's her name? Maverick. I chose Miranda Maverick. She had a fight with Miranda Maverick, and I believe I chose Andrea Lee over Miranda Maverick. And then at UFC 298, Volkanovski versus Topuria, that's when I figured out Andrea Lee's not as good as I thought she would be. So I figured this is going to be a very good matchup. We know JJ Aldrich got submitted by, what's her name? I don't know. I believe she got submitted by, I'll look it up right now. We could look it up right now. Sorry if everything's too loud, guys. And I know a lot of people don't care about this. A lot of people don't care. It's WMMA. Who would care about this? But JJ Aldrich recently got submitted by Erin Blanchfield in 2022, obviously. But, Veronica Hardy, she just lost by unanimous decision. And we know Veronica Hardy had that weird performance against Eduardo Mora. And it looks like the 125 division is looking like it's going to be a little bit of a grappler's delight. So we'll see how that goes. JJ Aldrich, obviously, I just want to see Andrea Lee's last fight. Guys, thank you guys so much for being here as well. I know a lot of people hate Andrea Lee. I know a lot of people don't like her. 13-10-0. Why would I care about this fight? This fight has nothing, but I do think Andrea Lee might get cut from the UFC if she loses this fight. She lost to Vivian Arujo, Macy Barber, Natalia Silva, Miranda Maverick, and Montella De La Rosa. Her last fight was in June 8th. And honestly, with that being said, it's going to be crazy, bro. I think if she loses this fight, she's going to end up getting cut from the UFC. So let's hope that she doesn't lose that fight. I think she's a pretty good person to have in the sport. But, you know, sometimes we got to get in with the new, out with the old. Torres Finney, battle of the mids. Yeah, I care. I like it. Let's go. I like watching girls fight. Let's go, Ernie. Let's go. So I figured that this is a pretty important fight for Andrea Lee. If I'm Andrea Lee's corner, if I'm her coach, I'm going to be telling her, you got to go all in. She looked pretty decent against Miranda Maverick. Considering Miranda Maverick just won recently, she should be able to put up a good performance. It's going to be a very, very tough fight for her. But I hope Andrea Lee can win that fight. Now we're going to go into the next topic. So I thought this was pretty funny. When you're missing UFC, then check what the next event is. Have you guys ever watched Adventure Time? You guys have any favorite shows? Right here is a good topic to talk about as well. If you guys don't follow this guy on X, ACDMMA, he's actually pretty funny. So my 2025 manifestations. Sorry guys if my dogs are barking. Sometimes there's a lot of things going on. Charles Oliveira wins the title. His 2025 manifestations. Do you guys have any 2025 manifestations? His 2025 manifestations are Charles Oliveira wins the title. All right, that's a good one. Alex Pereira KOs Ankalaev. All right, that's a good one. Aspinall beats John Jones. That's the best one. That's a very good one. Tony Ferguson gets the W. I don't know if that's going to happen at all. Ilia Topuria fights in Spain. That should happen. He's a champ. He just beat Volkanovski and Max Holloway in the same year. Colby Covington retires? No. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Jamal Hill recovers from CTE. Alright, that's a little good one. The UFC Apex closes forever. No. 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 I do not want the UFC Apex to close. And I know a lot of people are like, bro, the cards will be more better if the Apex closes. During COVID, the only thing that saved us was the Apex. Maybe it's time to get rid of it, but I don't think so, bro. The only thing that saved us during COVID was the Apex. I care. I like it. What a record. I know. Her record is terrible. Jalton and Umar lock parlay. Let's go. W lock parlay. I might put Rinya Nakamura in that parlay as well. Regular show clears. Facts. That's actually facts. I know Cartoon Network is being discontinued. I can't play that. I'm going to get a copyright strike. Charles Oliveira, will he get the title again? I don't think so. It looks like lightweight is too stacked.
I think if you
Joel Alvarez needs to fight Rafael Fiziev, in my opinion. We need that fight next. And we're going to talk about this. Khabib Nurmagomedov. Ireland doesn't have fighters, brothers. Let's be honest. How many fighters do you know from Ireland?
Ireland don't have fighters. Let's be honest. How many fighters do you know from Ireland?
So Hernanov was talking about this. Sorry if I'm too loud, if everything's too loud. Hernanov was talking about this the other day. He was talking about how Conor McGregor could be in Paul Hughes' corner. Khabib could be in Usman Nurmagomedov's corner, which is going to happen at Bellator. And this could be Khabib versus Conor 2 in Bellator.
Paul Hughes and Conor and who else? There is no fighter, but you can Dagestan. You can understand. You know, so many organizations, they don't even sign Dagestan fighters because they worry about like everybody can become champion, you know. But Dagestan, and let's be honest, Dagestan level of MMA here.
Yeah, but why? No, I'm just kidding. Who remembers when Khabib Nurmagomedov missed weight at UFC 2? I don't know exactly what that was, but Justin Gaethje versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. Khabib's trying to get on the scale. It's in Abu Dhabi. Khabib's using a little towel, and he uses that little towel in order to... and he gets away with the scale. Ever since then, I was like, damn, Khabib is like a welterweight. This guy cuts a shit ton of weight. JDM champ, Aspinall champ, JVD Media in the king of the streets. Damn, you're going to fight there, bro? The Apex dies. No, bro. No, but I like JDM. JDM might be matched up against Kamaru Usman. I do think that that's going to be a tough fight, but he still can prevail. He should be able to win that fight. It's going to be an absolute banger fight. Dana needs to pull Tony to side, give him a winnable fight, and tell him it's his last. That's true, and that's kind of sad too, right? Because a guy who was on the verge of he won the interim belt, on the verge of fighting for the lightweight belt, never ends up fighting for the lightweight belt. And then Justin Gaethje ends up taking it from him, throws the interim belt that he had on the floor, says this belt's a piece of crap, I don't need it. Then when he fights for the real belt, he says he wants the real one. He ends up getting absolutely demolished, and Khabib retires. So it's like Justin Gaethje just ruined all of Tony Ferguson's plan, but Tony Ferguson shouldn't have cut weight twice. He was cutting weight twice before that fight. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think the month where it was scheduled, he cut weight, and then he was like, this is what real Tony Time does. CSO, this is real shit. CSO. And then he's like, I'll do it again. And he cut weight again. And obviously he made weight twice, but damn, his chin got put to the test and it got cracked. And Justin Gaethje's not that good. I mean, obviously he beat Rafael Fiziev. He beat Dustin Poirier in the rematch, but dude, Tony Ferguson could have beat Justin Gaethje. Or maybe never. Maybe never. Khabib with his grandfather, look at the size of his fist. So this was pretty crazy. Look at the size of Khabib's grandfather's fist. This is a guy who works his whole entire life to give his kids everything that he wants. So W Khabib, W's grandpa. You know, he's always working. And dude, if my grandpa has fists this big, bro, I'll be like, damn. Like, damn. Damn. Like, what glove is gonna fit his fist, bro? What glove? You need an extra large glove for this. You need an extra large glove for his type of hand. How do you even grab a can of Coke? Dana needs to pull. Yeah, Dana does need to pull Tony. I manifested this We got it. We got it already. Manifest. DP is PFL material. Dustin Poirier or Dricus du Plessis? Dustin Poirier? Dude, I love Dustin Poirier, man. I wanted to show you guys this. Soccer star Nicolas Pepe. And I know a lot of people don't care about this, but we got to talk about this because we were talking about something like this the other time too. So, right here. Soccer star Nicolas Pepe has retired Tina Trump and was seen spending time with her over the New Year's, with her even learning his language. And I know a lot of people don't care about this. So you guys know who Tina Trump is, right? Everybody knows who Tina Trump is. Look at what this guy said. Tina Trump, when it comes to, you know.
It may not mean nothing to y'all, but understand.
But I thought that was pretty funny. Obviously, we have more topics to talk about, but I wanted to mention how a lot of these people are building, or these women, like these famous women who were famous in the past, are able to maintain their publicity even throughout so many years just because of what they're known for. So be careful, you know. Be careful. But who am I? Who am I? Alright, look, this is what I want to say too. A University of Michigan study reveals that every can of soda Coca-Cola you drink can take away 12 minutes off of your life. Do you guys think that every can of Coca-Cola will take 12 minutes off of your life? Hello, that. So Pepe the millionaire chose a 304. Yeah, and time and time again, you know, we see famous NFL players as well, where sometimes they go for what they really want, you know. So, and you get to choose whatever you want. You know, you get to choose whatever you want. They do whatever you want, but I'd be damned if I'd just have fun with Tina Trump. Like, I'm not gonna do that. But who am I? So, a can of soda, a can of Coke, 12 minutes off of your life. Which foods could shorten your life? Hot dog, 36 minutes. Breakfast sandwich, 13 minutes. You know what this reminds me of? Imagine if everything you ate had a timer on it. If it had a timer on it and it said, you see a Coca-Cola can. After you drink this Coca-Cola can, it says 12 minutes off your life, or 13 minutes off your life, 15 minutes off your life for this cheeseburger with bacon and all that on it. Imagine if everything had a time, like, of how much time it would take off your life. Imagine if every person was walking around with their body count on their forehead. You know what I'm saying? These things would make life a lot easier. So, maybe this is a little bit of a reach, but I do think the sugar, all that, I heard it's almost more than half of the bottle of sugar. I know a lot of people drink Diet Coke. Sometimes it could be known to have a lot of, like, issues and stuff, and, you know, you can gain a lot of weight with Coca-Cola. I'd say Coca-Cola is the worst thing out of all of this. What do you guys think is the worst thing to eat? Hot dogs, breakfast sandwich, bacon, egg, and cheese, eggs, Coke, or cheeseburger? They say it's hot dogs, but I think it's Coca-Cola. I think it's Coca-Cola. Did you know not eating also takes time off your life? That's true too. That's true too. That's actually true too. So, one thing I want to say was something to talk about, something different, something that not everybody talks about. We're going to be talking about this guy as well. Man pulled up the whole squad he was driving a Tesla. He was driving this little toy Tesla. We saw the Tesla just blow up, and maybe those fireworks in it. So, we see this guy. He got pulled over. Bro, how many cops do you need just to pull this guy over? That was actually pretty funny though. And then we're gonna talk about Mamron. If you guys know Mamron, or Cameron, his name is Cameron in my opinion. He's a very close friend of mine. Dustin Poirier versus Benoit Saint Denis, he predicted to an absolute T. So I hold this guy very highly. The type of sheen that should show up in February against Dricus du Plessis. Sheen Strickland has never adjusted or improved his game in his life. I mean, he's 29-6, insane record. Why should he? Only people to beat him at middleweight are Pereira and DDP. Even then, his fight with DDP was super close. I mean, if it works, it works. So what do you guys think? If you're Strickland, if you're in this time of his career, you're going to face Dricus du Plessis. Are you going to go in with the same game plan against Dricus du Plessis, or are you going to try something different? How do you approach this rematch against Dricus du Plessis? They don't know he lost to Cannonier. In my opinion, that was a close fight, though. That was a close fight. I'm not going to say it. That was a close fight. He was bleeding from the nose. That was a close fight. I like Sheen, but the only thing he's added was the teep kick like 3 fights ago. Dricus should make it look far less competitive if this goes. I assumed he meant to say to the ground. Literally, when you press him, his teeps disappear, as shown by Dricus after the first round of the first fight. So he did stop teeping to the body. He does this thing where he lifts up his knee. He does this weird thing. Honestly, I think if you're Dricus, you can have a lot more success in the rematch than you did the first time. Did you? Yeah. Not eating. Yes, eggs are not bad for you. Well, what about too much? What about too much? Or it doesn't matter. That's a myth. Coke or energy drinks, probably the worst things you could do. Yeah. Even when I tried Prime, and that was the worst thing I've ever drank. He didn't really lose to Cannonier. Yeah, I wanted to say that. I wanted to say he didn't really lose to Cannonier. But the power, it reminded me of Vittori versus Cannonier, where the power, or Marlon Vera versus Rob Font, where the power is more determined, definitive. So, honestly, I think Strickland won round 1, 3, and 5 against Dricus. I know my boy Hernanov, DDP, decision W. He did have a lot of control time, 6 minutes of control within 25 minutes. He was able to take down Sean Strickland. The head clash in the 4th round did determine a lot, opened up Strickland. Currently, right now, I'm leaning towards Strickland. I will say that's going to be an absolute banger. TikTok MMA is so different from any other community MMA. Most healthy, older people I know eat eggs every day to stay healthy. Damn, so that's a W. Absolute W. I always eat eggs, but I think the way I cook them is bad. So, by the way, guys, Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year's. So, I do believe that there's a bunch of stuff to talk about as well. The guy who just beat Jake Hadley is set to face off against Marshall. Francis Marshall. It's going to be a good fight. Honestly, I believe this is the guy who just beat Jake Hadley. Marion Santos. It's just going to be a good fight. It's going to be an amazing year. We obviously have 1 week until UFC Vegas 101. Interstellar, the movie's going to come out. I thought that was going to be pretty crazy. I just have to use the bathroom very quickly, guys. I'll be there. I'll show up very quickly. Did you guys see what Themba Garimbo said? Some of my cousins were celebrating when I lost my fight, and then Dricus du Plessis said, he ended up saying, yeah, because anybody that knows you would. So a lot of people were saying that Themba Garimbo is the guy who makes you feel guilty, and somebody said that he's a scam artist and scammed The Rock out of getting a free house. So I was like, what? And then I look more into it, and it's like every time this guy has an excuse. No MMA guru piss bottles. Dude. I don't remember the last time I pissed in a bottle. I feel they put stuff in eggs in those studies so you doubt them and keep drinking Coke, eating hot dogs, etc. Damn. Very good point. Very good point. He beat awfully, I think. Francis Marshall, I believe, or Marion Santos. We'll check it. Also, burgers are not great for you. So, guys, I'm going to use the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going to run to the bathroom. I'm going to play this music. I'll be right back. Give me 5 seconds. What's good? What's good, guys? What's good? All right, so I want to try something. So I'm gonna type something, and I want to see if it shows up here. Homemade fresh burgers contain minced meat, onions, bread, and other vegetables. Only gossip like McDonald's is bad for you. Damn, that's a great point. So it's a different angle, so I can't figure this out. I want to be able to put the chat here. I want to be able to put the chat here. Obviously, I have to try to figure that out, try to connect it through OBS. But guys, eventually we'll be able to have the chat. We'll be able to have the chat right here. When we have the chat right there, it's going to be better. It's going to look better. It's going to be going through the chat. It's going to be going. And we'll be able to, I'll be able to read it, and I'll be able to cover different things while the chat is there. So it's better. Because I know StreamYard, sometimes you could bring up the chat, but it only is at 720p or something like that. So yeah, so obviously it doesn't come up yet. But I'll have to fix that the next stream. We'll definitely get that going. We'll get everything going. So Themba Garimbo, Dricus du Plessis is probably one of the best trash talkers in the UFC. He does tracks. He does Yo, what's good, Paradox? What's up, Paradox? The Chad. What's good, my boy? What's good? What's good, my guy? How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. Hello from Pakistan. Yo, you have some banger videos, bro. If you guys haven't, check out Paradox the Chad, guys. Check out his YouTube channel. This guy has some banger videos, guys. Not only does he upload videos, but he also edits videos to the point where it's funny. He said Aljamain Sterling was going to get knocked out by Masvidal. I thought that was pretty funny. And he actually predicted Masvidal to win. So that was a perfect prediction. Let's go, Paradox. Let's go. My boy Doug, what's good, my boy Doug? Go to all your media and go to browser, copy and paste your chat link into them, and you'll be able to set it. Oh, let me take a picture of this. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Hang on. Thank you, JVD. Thank you, bro. Thank you, my guy. So I'm gonna do that after the stream. Thank you. Let's go, Paradox. You're looking awfully Mexican. I know, bro. I know. So I'm growing out my hair, and the reason why I'm growing out my hair is because I'm trying to get braids. What I really wanted was to get dreadlocks, and I know this sounds so dumb. Like, why would a white guy, or like, why would a guy who's Spanish try to get dreadlocks? It makes no sense. And you're not gonna be able to do it because your hair is straight. But I'm trying to get braids. So that's the reason why it looks a little messed up right now. No chill, yo, no chill. Let's go, no chill. Let's go, yo, no chill. Let's go, bro. Thank you so much for letting me watch the Ryzen card, bro. I saw that you got almost 700 gifted. 700 gifted, bro. That's absolutely insane, bro. No chill is an absolute legend. We saw the whole Ryzen card. I stayed up. He told me to join his Discord. Joined it because I couldn't find a link for the Ryzen card. Watched it. Ended up watching the entire Ryzen card for free because this guy blesses, and we all watched it in the Discord. And I think it was Paradox the Chad who kept on with the buttons. There was a button that was like making me laugh, and I was sleeping, like kind of sleeping watching the fight, and then that button would like wake me up. So I was laughing so hard, bro. Yes, Hernanov, W Hernanov. No Chill Ray, thank you, No Chill, guys. If you guys haven't seen No Chill, guys, check out his channel. This guy got almost 700 gifted memberships in one stream. So by far, he's gonna reach the top. This guy is good. He did a top 1,000 fighters, his top 1,000 fighters, and that is a banger video, bro. The amount of time and effort it takes to make that. LMAO W, No Chill Raid, let's go. Thank you, WMC. Shout out to you. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you, guys. Lice Infested. What's good, my guy? I'm going to find out who you are. I see you in every single chat, my guy. I see you, my guy. I'm going to find out who you are. This is my cousin. Facts or not. Looking kind of like Adrian Yanez. Yeah, I'm just trying to get braids, though. That's the only reason. I never had my hair this long until, like, I was, like, super, like, young. At least I provided gay set for my haters to revel in, I guess. W Doug. W Douglas Memo. W Doug. And thank you for the raid. Thank you guys. I can understand Themba's cousin celebrating. I'd be jealous if The Rock bought my cousin a house for no zero reason. Yeah, that's fair. I was going to say Dricus du Plessis. I know a lot of people rate his trash talking really high. So, I guess he's one of the best trash talkers. He made Israel Adesanya cry. I picked Israel Adesanya. I don't know why I picked Izzy. By far one of my worst picks at UFC 305. Ended up picking Israel Adesanya. He looked pretty good, but ended up getting overwhelmed. DDP face planted 5 times into the floor, and he still lost. But thank you guys for being here. Happy New Year's, guys. The best is blessed. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to Doug. And shout out to Doug as well. Doug went live. Doug is by far one of the funniest dudes in the MMA community, bro. We got a lot of trolls, and a lot of people like to start fights with Doug for no reason. But and I shouldn't laugh, but it's always funny. He's always bringing entertainment. So shout out to all you guys. You guys are like putting the whole MMA community on point. It's okay. I picked Izzy. Dude, I was looking at my main event picks, and I was like, I got to get a little bit better at my main event picks because I picked Izzy with my heart. Yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, it is it's actually my name, but my tag is Uselyis or Useless, whatever you guys want to say. I just retweeted Bruno Silva. I used to have 300 followers, but then I think I got botted. I think those were fake followers, so I only have 100 right now. But we know, let's get things going. Let's get the ball rolling. Thank you guys for being here. Shout out to all you guys. Let's do a little shout out. Shout out Paradox to Chad. Shout out Lice Infested. Shout out JVD Media. Shout out Doug. Shout out Hernanov. WMC. All you guys. Even at the beginning, Better. All you guys. Ernie. All you guys. Shout out to all you guys. Marlon. All you guys. Shout out to all you guys. It's hard to find reasons to pick Dricus in any fight because of how ugly his style is. I know, but he always prevails, which is so annoying. It's annoying, but he always gets the job done. Yeah, if you guys want to follow my Twitter, guys, it's the same as my name. So we're going to look at the next topic right now. We're going to get into the next topic. I'm not going to be live for that long. I think MMA Experts is going to go live soon. So I wanted to talk about this. This is something, I know it's not MMA related, but it's a thing where I know a lot of people were talking about this, where it's like, let me get to it. So it's like, it's about like Interstellar. I don't know. A lot of people know a lot about this.
The laws of physics. If you can build a spacecraft that goes very close to the speed of light, distances shrink by a factor of 7,000. Actually, the closer you get to the speed of light, the more you can shrink it. You could traverse across.
So do you guys believe in this or no? Like, I don't know.
That distance in principle in a minute. However, the downside is that you couldn't come back to tell, if you came back to the Earth at that speed to tell everybody what you'd found, at least 4 million years would have passed on the Earth.
So there's like this thing where they say like the longer or farther you go out into space, I guess like the older you get or something. I wanted to ask people that because I don't know if that's true or not. I know a lot of people say that's a myth. You know, who knows? You know, do we ever go to a different planet or are we stuck here forever? And let's go over this thread. We're going to look at teenagers, MMA fighters as teenagers. So I should have done a way where we only had the picture and you guys have to guess the guy, but obviously their names are at the bottom. So Charles Oliveira, when he was a teenager, Charles Oliveira was pretty skinny when he was a teenager, to be honest. Throughout his whole career, he ended up building off more mass. Yes, time is gravity. So like, would there be a way to stay young forever? Like if you go like into space for like a long time, like let's say 5 years, can you stay like young for a good amount of time? But I think we understand. Oh yeah, Paradox to Chad. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I might choose Strickland. No, I'm just kidding. I want to choose Strickland so bad, but he might end up losing. Merab Davashvili was always jacked, always had that six-pack. You know, obviously one thing I notice is some people when they have a six-pack, it's even, it's symmetrical, and then some people when they have a six-pack, it's not even. So everybody's genetics are different. So almost like Oliveira's six-pack. His six-pack is not even, or it kind of is, but Merab's is more symmetrical. Dustin Poirier obviously looked huge, bro. He looked like a different person, and now he is a guy who's fought for the belt almost 3 times, interim champ. Khabib Nurmagomedov, you can see like in the chest, Like, this guy always had that frame. So, it's not like in Israel Adesanya where they grow like a boob. No, it's impossible to go back in time, but possible to speed up. If you hung around a black hole millions of years, would pass in seconds. Let me DM you some. Bet, bro. Let's go. I'll probably check it out after the stream, though. No, it's impossible to go back in time, but possible to speed time up. In theory, my microphone's echoing. Sorry. Let me... No, it's impossible. Oh, okay. Hang on. Okay, let's check now. Tell me now. Thank you so much, Paradox the chat. It's good? Sorry. I gotta fix that. Dude, so this is the thing that I have to work on with streaming as well. Like, the audio. Thank you for telling... Yeah, I know. I heard it too. Thank you, bro. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. If you hear it again, let me know. And it's okay if you spam it. It's okay if you spam. I'm not gonna ban nobody. So, let me know if you hear it again. Thank you, my guy. Let's go. Bro was always on a mission. Ian... Oh, bro, this is crazy. Ian Machado Gary with Conor McGregor. Look at how young Ian Gary is. And Conor McGregor still looks pretty young. Now he looks a lot different. But this was featherweight McGregor. And it's crazy how Ian Gary ended up fighting at 170. It's insane. And now, like, he just fought Shavkat. You gotta add back. Okay, got you. Thank you, though, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Happy New Year. God bless. Alright, I followed you back. Okay. My bad, bro. I know I have to open DMs. Brock Lesnar. Look at Brock Lesnar, bro. Brock Lesnar doesn't even look like himself. He looks so different. He looks like Forrest Griffin. Like Forrest Griffin, he kind of looks like a little bit like Forrest Griffin, kind of. One thing that I should do, guys, is I should always check my audio right before. Okay. Gary's wife was in her late 20s in that pic. Damn. Bro, look at Nate Diaz. Look at the Diaz brothers, bro. The Diaz brothers look cool. Like I like Nate Diaz's hair here. It looks like blonde and it looks sick. And Nick Diaz, his face never changed. But it sucks that he was set to face off against Vicente Luque. And then Themba put him out. I think Nick Diaz got saved. He got saved. But Nate Diaz... Look at Drickus, bro. Look at how, not a teenager, but couldn't miss an opportunity to use this pick. Dude, he has, like, his eyes are not as blue no more. Or maybe this is like a filter. But his eyes got a little lighter. Like, they used to be so blue. They used to be so bright, so like the ocean blue. And, he looked like a rock star. He looks like John, like a guy from, like, who's going to play in the Rockstar or something. Right here, Raul Rosas Jr. We know Raul Rosas Jr. We already know he looks like a kid. He is a kid. So I thought that was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool thing. By far the biggest change, I would say, is Drickus and Dustin Poirier. And Brock Lesnar, obviously. Ian Gary, still, you can kind of see his face, like, if you have to guess. But it's insane. We all have a friend. Just gave you a tutorial on the chat thing. Thank you, my brother. Let's go. I just got the notification. Let's go, my guy. Gary's wife was in there. Bro, that's actually insane. Gary's wife is older than Conor. What the? Bro, she looks young. Sorry if the computer's typing too loud. Layla Machado, 39. 14 years older than Gary, who was 25 at the time. Machado was born on March 22, 1983 in London, England, when she intended... This going to tell her previously married to Richard Coleman, but they divorced. And I know somebody was saying Neymar, like Neymar. I don't know. Somebody was saying Neymar too, like Neymar hit or something. Oh yeah, Battle used to look. Brian Battle. Let's pull up a picture. So I figured this is better than StreamYard because it should look a lot. Obviously, you just finished that guy. This was how big he used to be. Look at how big he used to be. It's actually insane because it means that anybody can like he really had a good regimen. He put his life together. He has a good nutritionist. Like this is a very, very good change. It's the blonde hair. It's the blonde hair. Back when me and No Chill were buds, we did a long ass stream going through all the Nina shit. Damn, dude. I know like you guys had beef, but dude, you guys should get friends again. You guys should be friends again, bro. Everybody should be friends again. I know sometimes there's a lot of beef in the communities and stuff, but I feel like everybody should just be friends again. Everybody. Gary's wife definitely be cheating, dude. I get, yeah. I mean, dude, if I'm me and Gary, I gotta get out of there. Speaking of the Nina drama content like this, but her simp fans don't want you to shame. Honestly, if she gets traction, she's always gonna get traction. UFC hiatus in a nutshell, and it says MMA fans, and boom. But if it wasn't Nina drama, it's gonna be somebody else. Like there will always be somebody who will like be grifting for content. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is Fight Fairy in a different dimension. She was doing Neymar. Damn. Wait, is that true? Gary's wife allegedly cheated with True Jordy. Dude, I know True Jordy had this thing where his DMs got leaked. I think his DMs got leaked, and he ended up he ended up telling this girl to eat something, and it was like weird. I was like, what the, like, True Jordy, what is wrong with you, dude? Like what else is there, guys? I'm just trying to go through my bookmarks, guys. So look, why are people acting like Umar didn't say anything bad to Merab? He has multiple times Merab is a duck, coward, fake champion, scared of him, insulted his country. Let's stop acting like Umar is innocent. No worries, my boy. I thought this was pretty funny because imagine if Merab picks up Umar and he takes Umar to Habib. Is this your boy? And he just drops him. That would be absolutely insane. JVD, remember I was helping y'all shit through all her shit in piece it together. It was on that one stream when I jumped on and cleared the air that very first time. It was pretty much just us three. True Jordy gets... Is that what it is? In there at the end, JVD Media. Yeah, I remember Doug was having a lot of issues as well. Cleared his name. Ended up saying, you know, that's not me. You know, I'm a good guy. And that's when I was like, you know, Doug is speaking. He's speaking some facts. He's speaking some facts. So W Doug, let's go. I'm rooting for Merab too. Let's go. You know what? We're on the Merab train. Let's go, Merab. I remember that, Doug. Yeah. You know, I like it when everybody gets on the panel. One thing I like is when everybody gets on the panel and I could just sit back and just watch. And the reason why I enjoy that is because like the panels are exciting. I get to see different people. I get to see so many different faces. And like the Ryzen card, when everybody was on the panel for No Chill, we had Goulian, we had all those guys, everybody in the panel. I was like, this is something that we have to do more. We have to do this more. We have to have these guys jump on the panel, everybody talk, and we just get it going. I remember that, like, he has woman poo on his... Bro, that's nasty, bro. I remember he asked for that in a DM or something. Right here we say, Strickland, he says, but America is a country of Christ. You could be Christian, Catholic, atheist, but our core values is that of Christ. I have nothing against Islam, da-da-da-da-da. And he says it should stay in the other countries. And then Bilal comes in and he says, wasn't this guy crying because his Christian American dad used to touch him? Dude, Bilal is going crazy, bro. Bro, Bilal don't care, bro. His dad wasn't Christian. And so obviously it's just Twitter. But, you know, drama sells. You guys want to go over Tapology very, very quickly? We can go over Tapology very quick. I tell you my most confident picks of UFC Vegas 101. I know UFC Saudi Arabia was looking absolutely amazing. And one thing I like to say is we get 2 pay-per-views back-to-back. We get Saudi Arabia and then UFC. Well, we get UFC 311 and then Saudi Arabia. So I'm going to go over this card, give you guys my best, most confident predictions. And then we could go back into the segments and to the topics. It's going to be very quick. I know Yanel Ashmus. A lot of people are calling this guy the parlay killer, the parlay buster. If you want to sprinkle a dog, if there's any dog, if there's any such thing as luck, Yanel Ashmus. Fatima Klein's minus 800. Skip that fight. Magomed Gazulov versus Bruno Lopez. I know a lot of people are on Bruno Lopez, but I'm going to be going Magomed Gazulov to win this fight by unanimous decision. Ernesto Karakik versus Nicole Kalari. Ernesto Karakik is the favorite, but I'm on the dog Nicole Kalari to find the submission. Andreas Gustafsson making his UFC debut against Preston Parson, a guy who just consistently shoots and shoots and shoots. I have Andreas Gustafsson to win that fight inside the distance, preferably inside the distance. I think he should be able to find a KO. If he's not able to find a KO, he's probably fucked. Thiago Moises versus Trey Ogden. Thiago Moises has a tough matchup in his hands. We know the bout order changed as well versus Trey Ogden. Trey Ogden is a guy who's going to wrestle. We know Thiago Moises just lost to Ludovic Klein, I believe, recently. And his most recent loss was Ludovic Klein, and Benoit Saint-Denis was able to beat Mitch Ramirez, I believe. Marco Tulio versus Iho Potiera. I'm going Thiago Moises, going by unanimous decision. Marco Tulio versus Iho Potiera. I'm going to be going Tulio, one of the biggest favorites on the card. Iho Potiera, I messed up in the prediction video. I kept on saying Iho Potiera was the guy who kept on kicking and eye poking Cesar Almeida, but it was Cesar Almeida who kept on poking and kicking his nuts. So Iho Potiera has a very good chance against Tulio. Jose Johnson versus Felipe Barnes. Jose Johnson, one of the tallest flyweights, 6'3", making 125 pounds. His chin might not be there, but he should be able to win this fight. He's facing a guy who's making his UFC debut. Panahali Soriano just beat Miguel Baeza by wrestling consistently versus Uros Medic. Uros Medic is coming off of that beautiful win over Tim Means with a round 1 uppercut. The Doctor should be able to win that fight. Let's see what you guys are saying. I prefer Peace 2, bro. I have already and still am willing to apologize wherever I need to apologize for misunderstanding where I was wrong and squash the beef, even if it means just being civil only. No one's obligated to be all buddy with me. I get that. I get that not to be everyone's cup of tea, and that's perfectly fine. While beef can end, I think people should still be aware of the repeat actions, not naming names. Yeah. So obviously, there's a lot of one thing I was noticing with the MMA community is sometimes there's a lot of people who watch everything, who almost know everything that's going on, and they almost everybody has their own side, you know what I'm saying? But it's fine. Everything happens for a reason. So as long as you guys are chill, everybody's chill, we're all chill. Let's go. While the beef can end, yeah. Not talking about no chill though. Want to make that clear. All right. Yeah. Honestly, wherever you guys go, I'm gonna go. If I see you guys in the chat, I'll be there. If I see Paradox, if I see Douglas Memo, if I see JVD, if I see all you guys in the chat, I'll go there. I'll be there. That's actually why I found out about Giuliano. I found out about him through you guys. He was in my recommended. I see who's in the chat, and then I'm like, oh, okay, let's go. This is the place to be. So I always look for who's in the chat, and with no chill as well, I was like, oh, who's in the chat? And we know a lot of us are Arkansas fans, or maybe not. Maybe we're not. You know, he's been taking a hiatus, so a lot of people are filling in for him. Yeah, so let's go, bro. Let's go. If you see Dark Star, you will go. We go to Rico, dude. I like the Majin Buu profile pic, bro. Like, he was just here earlier. I like the Majin Buu profile pic. Majin Buu, Kid Buu, looks like Peter Yan. And I know this has nothing to do with anything, but dude, I was a massive Dragon Ball fan. So when I see Kid Buu next to Peter Yan, it's like Kid Buu looks exactly like Peter Yan, almost exactly. So it's like, dude, that's gonna be an absolute banger. Let's go, Hernanov. Let's go, Doug. So with Soriano Medic, I'm going Medic, and then obviously we're gonna go back to Twitter. Austin Bashi, Christian Rodriguez. I'm heavy on Bashi. Maybe this ends up aging like milk, but I'm heavy on Austin Bashi. I'm going to go Austin Bashi to win this fight. Preferably inside the distance by submission over C-Rod. Maybe he's not able to find a submission. Chris Curtis, Roman Kopylov. I'm going Kopylov. Abdul Razak Al Hassan, Cesar Almeida. I'm going Cesar Almeida. Santiago Ponzinibbio, Carlston Harris. I'm going Ponzi. Let's go. He's a dog, though, so be careful. Mackenzie Dern, Amanda Ribas. Over 4.5, and I'm going to be going Amanda Ribas. I believe my bonus for lock of the week, I'm just going to say it now. My bonus for lock of the week is going to be over 4.5. Amanda Ribas versus Mackenzie Dern, but the submission could be a factor. Maybe there's an over 2.5, but over 4.5 might be the bonus, and I'm going to have obviously more bonuses. Captain of Ginyu Force. Yes, sir. Let's go. So let's go back to Twitter. Let's go. Let's see what they have in store for us. Let's see. Dark Horse. Dude, with the clown, bro. The clown, he did a tournament. He did a tournament, and I ended up coming in like 3rd or 2nd place because I ended up picking Colby Covington. And I sold hard, bro. I was so close, but I don't know why I picked Colby, bro. I don't know why I picked Colby. I shouldn't have never picked Colby, but that's where I got to put my bias aside. Put your bias aside, put how you feel aside, and pick who you think is going to win, not who you like more. Raccoon Butter Juice Guli Du Gino. Together, we are Ginyu Force. Let's go. Let's go, my guy. So, guys, if you guys are wondering why I'm going live for so long, or why I'm live for right now, it's because, excuse me, I'm trying to get the watch time up. So I will be doing more lives, and I think we're going to have a fight companion in the future. So stay tuned for that, guys. We're going to be looking at Twitter. I believe this is a little scrap. Even regular average dudes aren't scared of Strickland because they know it's just teeps and jabs.
What the fuck are you doing? Huh? You don't understand.
Dude, Strickland has some anger issues. Strickland has some issues, some skeletons in his closet. Realistically, you guys know who this guy is? Realistically, how does this one go down? How do you guys think this one goes down? How do you guys think this goes down? How does it go down? Tell me how it goes down. Massive Dragon Ball fan since the leg break. Oh, did you get injured? I believe you got injured, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe you got injured. I hope fast recovery. Let's go. I'm a massive Dragon Ball fan too, but I'm just not a hardcore. I gotta get more into it. But I know the creator of Dragon Ball, he recently just passed away. And I was like, damn, like this guy created one of the best, I guess you can call it animes of all time. For this fight, guys, I have Israel Adesanya to win by 48-47 unanimous decision. My boy Mamrin, you guys should give this guy a follow if you guys want. My boy Mamrin, he said nobody cares. Realistically, who cares? If you guys know Mamrin, he hates Poaton. He hates Alex Pereira. He hates Israel Adesanya. He hates heavyweight. And he's always hating. But it's funny because we need a guy like that. This guy says Israel has no chance. He's, let me move this to the side. Israel has no chance. He's on the wrong side of 35, fighting for no stakes against a dangerous, well-rounded, and up-and-comer who can grapple. The UFC hates their veterans, and specifically those on big contracts. The new era of middleweight is here. So a guy who got taken down in the 5th round by Roman Dolidze is going to be able to maybe put up a good performance against Israel Adesanya. I don't know how you guys rank him. It's going to be an amazing fight, though. Facts. I had my money on you when you were the biggest underdog 20 contender, and we still defeat the major odds twice. Came in 2nd or 3rd place in the finals. Yeah. It was me, Charles Smith, and Labyrinth. And I knew Labyrinth was going to pick Buckley. Give me one second. I knew Labyrinth was going to pick Buckley. My bad, guys. My bad. So, bro, I knew Labyrinth was going to pick Buckley, right? Let me play some music. Let me play some background music. So, I knew Labyrinth was going to pick Buckley, so I was like, fuck it. If he's going to pick Buckley and we're tie and tie, I gotta do something to the point where I'm either gonna win the game or I'm gonna lose. So I was like, let me just pick Kobe. Let's go. And that was the worst pick I've ever gotten. That was probably the worst main event pick I've ever made. My worst lock of the week pick was Charalampos Grigorio over, I don't know who he's fighting, but I lock of the week Charalampos Grigorio, and I was like, damn, bro, what am I doing, bro? Why would I lock of the week Charalampos Grigorio? He got knocked out in the first round, I think, or the second. Hell yeah. Charles Smith is a demon, bro. Charles Smith is an absolute demon when it comes to predicting fights. I don't know how he gets so high on Tapology. I'm like, damn, these guys are crazy. So, Charles Smith, Dragon Ball, the City Life Project. The City Life Project is a guy who does, who covers national hockey, right? Yes. Yo, you put me onto this guy. You actually put me onto this guy. So, MMA experts, my boy. The City Life Project. Right here. You put me onto this guy, bro, because you rated him. So when you rated him, this guy he's awesome, bro. This guy is awesome, bro. He uploads, he covers hockey, he covers MMA. This guy has 14.1 thousand subscribers, banger videos, has a banger setup. By far one of the best YouTubers I've ever seen. This guy's an absolute demon. I like him. I like his content. And I saw him in the chat. I think it was Giuliano's chat. I think I saw him in the chat, or it was No Chill. I don't know what chat it was, but I saw him there. And I was like, I seen this guy. Who is he? And then I clicked on his channel. I was like, oh, that's him. That's him. Okay, I remember this guy. Dragon Ball, hell yeah. Let's go. Pube is mental. Where's the clown at? Exactly. Where is he? Where's he at, guys? Where's he at? I'm taking in I take the morning shift or the afternoon shift, and he takes the night shift. He also does the Soda Pod. That's the hockey channel. Oh, okay, because I really like the hockey channel. I like the hockey channel because I'm actually a fan of hockey myself. I've always wanted to go to a game. For real, my type of guy right there. Let's go. Yo, I see Sven. City Life is the godfather of MMA YouTube. Let's go. We got Sven here. We know this guy. I see this guy in Arkansas's chat. W Sven. I remember when you hopped on, and I don't know who you were arguing with, but it was entertainment, my guy. It was entertainment, bro. He also does the Soda Pod. All right, let me know. I'm gonna be joining his live. If there's he's live for the Canada game. He's live later for the Canada game. What time is that gonna be at? Because I'll be there. I will be there. I'll be in the chat. I'll be watching the National Hockey League. Let's go. My guy MMA Experts just went live. One of the pioneers in the sport, in my opinion. He actually helped my channel a lot, so massive respect to him. And let's go to Twitter. Let's go back to Twitter. Just give me 1 second, guys. My bad. All right, let's go. It was Doug. Oh, you were arguing with Doug? Dude, that was actually funny, bro. That was so funny, bro. I remember just like sitting back and I'm just like, these guys are the content kings. These guys are the kings of content. He's live later. I will definitely. If I got one viewer, it's usually Sven, Absolute Chad, W, Sven, WJVD, W, all you guys. We're going to be talking about any type of topics that you guys want to talk about. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. Obviously, I don't want to see nothing bad because it's Twitter. You know, Twitter always does. DJ Ghost was so high, he thought someone was living inside.
Days. And the reason I'm recording is because even though it's in...
Bro, look at his eyes, bro. This guy looks Chinese. He looks Chinese, bro. I used to watch DJ Ghost, but I just used to watch his reaction videos. I never actually did any, Obviously, Twitter can be a little lackluster. It can be a little edgy. Let's look up UFC. W, guys. I forgot what you guys were arguing about. I don't remember what you guys were arguing about, but it was funny. It was funny as hell, man. Do you guys want to see Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gaethje? Nah, right? Nah. I'm not trying to see that. Stephen Bunton, UFC champion. So obviously, there's different things. Dude look like a chihuahua? Nah, bro, that's Dog, bro. Come on, my guy. Come on. Doug is a W, bro. Doug is a W, man. Everybody, all you guys in the chat are W's, bro. All you guys. Black Twitter is just full of rocks. What is that? 7:30 p.m. your time. Oh, okay, so it's about to start. All right, bet. So it's about to start. Bet. Let's go. We've been going for an hour 21. We've been doing in some work. We've been putting in our own work, guys. So thank you guys for being here, and Happy New Year, guys. I guess maybe I can look right here just to look at like what's on Twitter, what's new. Dude, there's so much like bad things. Okay. So look, let's look at this. This is what I want to show. No, I'm not talking about Doug, the guy on your Twitter feed. The DJ Ghost, my bad, bro, my bad. UFC 311 5-lock parlay is a lock, right? I spent hundreds of hours studying footage, and I'm 6,000,000% confident in my picks. Uno, what fella, I'll do it. You owe me my losses if it comes to that. So, what do you guys think of this parlay? It's a parlay including... It's a 5-leg parlay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Do you guys think that this parlay hits? Does this parlay hit or no? So, I believe it comes out to like plus money. But it's Islam Makachev, Umar Nurmagomedov, minus 350, minus 450. Yuri Prochazka, slight favorite. Renato Moicano, and then Kevin Holland. Who messes up this parlay? Bro, I think it's Kevin Holland. I think Kevin Holland fucks up the parlay. I think he fucks it up. I think he completely fucks it up. I think Kevin Holland destroys the parlay. And maybe Prochazka, maybe Prochazka gets the job done. I hope he gets the job done. But I think if anybody destroys the parlay, it's Kevin Holland. It's gonna be insane though. I can't wait. I can't wait for that fight, bro. I can't wait for René de Ridder versus Kevin Holland. That's gonna be an absolute banger. So let's go. Let's see what's next. Obviously, the reason why I hate Twitter, bro, is because there's always something bad. Like they always show bad stuff. All right. Oh look, Drake's baby mama. All right, let's look right here. Holland would ruin it. Yeah, I think so too. I think so, dude. Drake's baby mama Sophie slays for her New Year's 2025. So I remember when Drake hid his son from the world, and I believe it was because he ended up having it with a girl that he didn't want it with. So it actually ended up being pretty funny. Look right here. So the UFC asks Shavkat. The UFC asks Shavkat what's his New Year's resolution for 2025, and he put no. I remember Strickland responded, and he actually said something pretty funny. I'm not too talented, but I did try to make it as entertaining as possible with the amped up theatrics. Dude, in my opinion, every time you hop on, it's entertainment. Even, I know a lot of people are hating it, but even Giuliano, Clown, and who else was it? It was Giuliano, Clown, and I think it was like Gnome or something. Even that was funny, bro. It was entertainment. I was like, bro, let's go. Let's go. Finally, we got some entertainment. Let's go. I wonder where he's been, guys. I've been wondering where he's been. I think he's on a hiatus on purpose. Hopefully he comes back soon. I know a lot of people are expecting his content to be banger, an absolute banger. And when he comes back, he should have something in store for all of us. He always comes back good. Always has the best. So, honestly, did you guys hear Peyton Talbot say, like he wants to fight Jesus or something? Yeah, I remember that. Like in the pod. I mean, not the pod, the panel. When they jumped on the panel, they were arguing. They were going over. They were going back. They were going back and forth. All that. I thought it was pretty funny though. Honestly, I think we need more stuff like that. We need more panels. He's doing charity work around Arkansas. That'd actually be cool. That'd actually be pretty cool. Imagine like he's like a Robin Hood, like a guy who does charity work on the side, and by night He has a talk show podcast. Honestly, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a banger. Let me know what you guys think, guys. Shout out to Baby Sharp. What are your thoughts? Drop a comment. So right here, if you guys know Baby Sharp, guys, I fuck with Baby Sharp heavy. By far one of my favorite YouTubers, streamers of all time. And I know a lot of people like try to say, or they don't like Baby Sharp, but I like Baby Sharp. By far one of the best. DJ Ghost lives in Vegas. I'm surprised I've never ran into him around the city. Damn, bro. Damn. That's actually crazy, bro. I'm going to try to see if we can get some more content in the Explore page. The Explore page. Let's try to see if there's anything. Oh, look. The most drug-tested fighter in 2024 for Kayla Harrison. 13 drug tests. Armin Tsarukyan and Conor McGregor were both tied for the second most with 11 drug tests. So, I think this is actually crazy. She's not even like a veteran in the UFC, and she's the most tested athlete. The most tested athlete. W, Hernana. Let's go. W. I'm about to wrap up soon. Just trying to get the watch time hours up. So, thank you guys. Everybody, thank you guys. You guys are an absolute GOAT. I do think Kayla Harrison makes one of the biggest cuts. She went from fighting at 145 to fighting at 135. And that's massive. Even... Does she fight at 135 or 125? 135, right? Or is that 20? Dude, let me just double check. I don't know if it's at 125. Do you guys know if it's a 125 or bantamweight? There's no way she can make bantamweight, right? A record. Yeah, she fights at bantamweight, I think. Yeah, it's at bantamweight. Yeah, she fights at bantamweight. She'll never be able to make flyweight. What am I talking about? Obviously, Islam's name doesn't pop up despite testing positive. I do remember he popped for something, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. He did pop up for something. And what surprised me was Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor being tested the most as well. It's almost like, why? Why is he being tested so much? Like, even when he got big, when he got super massive and he got like huge, I was like, why is he Kayla was at 155 in the PFL. So that's almost 25 pounds cut weight. 35, 45, 55, 20 pounds, probably 25. Dude, why is Conor getting tested so much? Petrino versus Denise? Is that new? Is that actually new? Yo, nah, but Kevin posted it though. Yo, guys, be careful with this guy. I don't follow this guy on purpose. Be careful with this guy. This guy posts a lot of fake news. He should be able to. It should be good though. It should be real. It should be a good post. It should be real. Did MMA experts talk about it? Let's look. Let's check it out. Let's go. Thank you, Hernana. Waste of resources to test a guy that doesn't even fight. Exactly, my guy. Exactly.
Skills, but fuck.
Let's go, W. W. Let's go, W.
Sooner rather than later.
I'm in MMA experts chat. Let's go, W. That's normally what I'm doing, guys. I'm normally just killing time, trying to, just normally just kill time, let things pass, let the ball slide, let things go. Honestly, let me look at the chat. Kevin just lies. Yeah, over and over again, bro. And it's like, damn. Big Marcel posted it? He posted it? All right, then if he posted it, then it's real. If he posted it, it's real. It's real. Let me try to see if I can find some more content. Oh, okay. This is good. I see Chad King in the chat. All right, right here. Just the average Islamophobic degenerate once confronted by Muslim in person for their prejudice. So, he's talking about, yo! Let's go! The first gifted membership of 2025. Sven, you are a legend, my guy. Let's go. I know you are a massive donator to Clown Show as well. So thank you, my guy. You didn't have to do that, but you blessed. WMC, I already put everything. The emotes are already there. Everything is there. He said, I'm going to charge it back. That's... Dude, I remember somebody was charging back. I remember somebody was charging back on Clown Show. And he got so pissed. I still don't know who it was, bro. I still don't know who it was. Who do you guys think it was? Because that was a mystery that, like, we never found out. But guys, the gifted membership basically gives you access to everything. You're gonna look at the community tab. You're gonna be able to you're gonna be able to see my bets. You're gonna be able to see my slips. I'm not selling my picks. I show you guys my picks. I show you guys my lock of the week. But you're gonna be able to see my 2-leg parlays. Like, obviously I tell them, but also you're going to be able to have memberships, and I'm going to be doing member only streams eventually, and I'm going to be dropping members only content. So there's going to be some members only content, like specifically only members videos, but it's not going to be that crazy. There's going to be a bunch of new emotes, and the more gifted we get, or the more members we get, the more emotes we have, and then the more live streams we get. So Sven, thank you. Thank you so much, my guy. You're an absolute GOAT, absolute legend, absolute GOAT. Enjoy the emotes. Let me know if you want some more, because the more members we get, the more I'll be able to add some more emotes. I had to add the Kekwa. Obviously, I had my profile picture, Hamza Shemaev and Dustin Poirier. So let's go. Thank you, my guy. He thought it was me with his paranoid ass. Fam tripping. I forgot what we were talking about. I got my money on nobody. Actually charged back. Ark probably got his math wrong. Oh, yeah. That's what we were talking about. I got my money on nobody. Actually. Oh, that's actually a good thing. That's actually a good point. I remember he did say it was Douglas Memo. And I was like, no way. It can't be. It's like when you find like the Scooby-Doo and they take off the mask and you find out it's a guy who you actually was your best friend. It's like, no, it can't be Doug Memo, bro. Doug is chill. But thank you, my guy. Enjoy the gifted membership, WMC. You should be able to see the tab where it's already set and it says, welcome members, welcome everybody. This is the beginning, and there will be some members-only short videos and members-only slips and stuff for only members. So thank you, guys. Sorry for the yip. Let's go. We're talking about it. What do you guys think about the free speech on X? Obviously, Elon Musk bought X for around 44 billion. Thank you so much for the gift, my guy. Let's go. He ended up buying X, and it turns out that some things are still unable to be said on X. You know, obviously, who cares? It's a site that he ended up buying, but what do you guys think of it? How B thinks therapy works, obviously. Excuse me, guys.
She said that my son like you. I told her I like her.
Bro, NYC is crazy right now, bro. I'm not going anywhere near there, anywhere at all, guys. I'm gonna take this right here just so that way I can look at the tab, because Twitter ends up showing way too much bad stuff. Like, I don't even know why. Like, you can naturally block these stuff. Okay. All right, right here, Tony Ferguson. There we go. Okay. Completely destroyed myself to reinvent myself. As an artist, I aim to show something you've never seen before. Happy New Year, crew. 2025 in my sights. Champ CSO. Stay tuned and watch the magic unfold. New missions unlocked. Hashtag Mr. Destiny. Fight news soon. What's next for Tony? If we're trying to make Tony win, what's next for Tony? Do we give him Donald Cerrone? Donald Cerrone's coming back, but Donald Cerrone might be on some gear. Do we give a guy like Tony Ferguson Donald Cerrone, or is he too bad for Donald Cerrone? What's next for Tony? How do we get Tony to win? He wasn't able to beat a guy like Michael Chiesa, who just beat Max Griffin by submission. What's next for Tony? Can Tony win, or is he never going to win again? I was laughing the whole time because there would be exactly 100 missing if it was me. I knew he was psyching himself out of paranoia. Yeah, I know. I knew it wasn't you. Like, I was like, there's no way. Like, plus the amount of like you're a man of your word. You were like, bro, I'm a man of my word. You know, I wouldn't do it. So I had a feeling it wasn't you. But when he said, is it you? When he banned you, I was like, no. I was like, fuck. I know you have another account, but I was like, fuck. Like, I hope he gets unbanned. That's what I was trying to say. I think Tony Ferguson should fight Cowboy Cerrone. Clenbat. He said Cowboy Cerrone. He agrees with me. He agrees with me. Tony Ferguson threatens to fight again. Donald Cerrone. Although Donald Cerrone might actually whoop his ass. Which is actually funny. Because that would be insane, bro. That would be insane. Alright, so now let's see. So smoking. So it says smoking deaths this year. 444 and counting. I thought that was pretty funny. I don't think Tony can win again. It hurts to say, but come on. Cerrone fresh off the roids. Yeah. What happened here? Who was it that hurt themselves? I believe it was Jeremy Steffens' opponent. Or it was somebody that was fighting Jeremy Steffens. They were faced off around 2020, 2021. And Jeremy Steffens, he pushed him so hard where that guy had to pull out because something happened here. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? Got like 10 minutes till CPU goes live on the Soda Pod for the God game. Got you, my guy. Let's go. I'll be watching it, so I'll wrap up. I'll wrap up in a little bit. I'll wrap up in like 5 to 10 minutes. I'm trying to go to the 45 mark. So we're at 137. So just to hit watch time, I'll go 145. Usually, I might go 2 hours in the future, guys. So stay tuned because I'm trying to get better. It was Jakar close. Great memory, bro. Great memory. Great memory. You have the memory of an elephant, bro. The memory of an absolute elephant. The fact that you remember that, because that is insane. So I will be watching that. Can you link? Can you say his channel in the chat? Sorry. It's the other one's MMA, but is City Life Project. Let me try to see what's the next channel so I can subscribe to it so that I'll have the notification. He herniated a disc and mild concussion from the push. Dude, a push like that can like mess you up forever. Like, let's say you're relaxed, you're cool, you're chill, you're just relaxed, and somebody, like, your whole neck could like get destroyed off of that. The Soda Pod, thank you. I know you said it before, brother. I'm sorry, my brother. Bro, I'm surprised this guy has 2 different channels and both of them are banging. This guy knows how to make content. He's going to go live. Let's go. 7:50. Oh, he was supposed to go live at 7:30, right? Hopefully there's not a delay. Sorry, excuse me. I'll be there, JVD. Are you going to be in the chat? I'll be in the chat. He had in flip-flops too. Oh. Yeah, I remember it was like the face-offs in the Apex or something. Dude, why do they go so hard though? It's like the fight hasn't even started. And I know it's maybe fake. I don't want to get copyright actually for this, but he ended up actually kicking his ass. W.
Handgun at a brick wall. The dense bricks absorb the bullet's energy, causing it to flatten on impact. The bullet may leave a small dent, but won't penetrate the wall. But if you use a high-powered rifle, the bullet travels much faster and hits the wall with greater force. This increased energy allows it to break through the brick and pass entirely through.
Damn! A sniper is powerful. Now the last game went on longer. It's still on. Oh, okay. All right. What actor will you always associate that one role, no matter how many others they do? So, Harry Potter is a good one. Obviously, we're just trying to kill time. Keanu Reeves, John Wick. I tried to get my hair like him, but it's too hard. Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Walker, Luke Skywalker. You guys have a favorite movie? I know McLovin. Like, I'll never be able to see him in a different movie because I'll always be like, that's McLovin. Obviously, there's a bunch of stuff to say. Elon Musk. Oh, nah. Ruby Rose. Dang, everybody pregnant except me. Because Trippie Redd just got Coi Leroy pregnant or something like that. On flip-flops. Guys, just trying to hit that 45 mark. Almost there. Honestly, this has been an absolute banger. Honestly, we've been watching a bunch of funny stuff. And eventually, I like Hank the Tank's format. I know a lot of people, I know we were making fun of Hank the Tank. Not making fun of him, but just like busting his chops a little. But I really do like the way Hank the Tank does his stuff. I like the way Hank the Tank writes his notes. I like the way he is able to have different segments. And I like the way how he plans everything out. I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's kind of lame. That's kind of dumb. But it gives you different segments to talk about. So I will say that Hank the Tank is that guy. Epic NYC penthouse, 49 million. Would you live in this penthouse?
The most epic penthouse in New York City. This is in the super skinny Steinway Tower.
Bro, why is it so skinny though? It's like, bro, there's no space. Is there no space, bro?
Epic penthouse in New York City. This is in the super skinny Steinway Tower, and it is a full floor unit, starting off with these amazing views at nighttime. Now let's switch to the day here.
Damn, that's Central Park. Central Park looks amazing, bro.
Views at nighttime. Now let's switch to the day. Here is the great room. And obviously on the north end of the building, you have insane views centered on Central.
Bro, I'd be scared. I'd be scared as shit. I'd be scared, bro. I'm like, especially of heights. I can do roller coasters. I can do Zoom and Jaro, 430 feet in the air. But dude, when you're this high up in the air and you're just chilling,
huge dining.
I'd be like, bro, this is gonna break. It's gonna break any second.
More views. And then down this hall, as you can see, this is a duplex penthouse, so there's 2 floors.
Damn.
Beautiful office. Amazing kitchen that opens right up to your terrace. Now, to have a terrace up this high with those types of views.
What the fuck? Bro, you can easily fall off of that.
Up this
bro.
High,
bro.
With those types of views is just insane to me. But let's head up to the 2nd floor. You have a spiral staircase heading on up.
Bro, I'd be scared. I'd be scared being here, bro. Hell nah.
And here is the primary bedroom.
Let me see the chat. Hank is hilarious. He's underrated. Yeah. Dude, I like Hank's style. There's something about Hank. There's something about Hank the Tank. I was trying to tell him, dude, you gotta take this thing over. You gotta take this thing over and take it to the moon. Because Hank is more entertaining, in my opinion, than and maybe this is kind of me, or who cares, bro. But Hank can carry the show by himself, in my opinion. And I really do think Hank can go places, bro. Like Hank is, he dedicates his time. He goes over each segment very well, and he has his own style, which is underrated. By far, one of my favorite persons just to watch and just chow down. Trippie and Coi Leroy. Coi closely resembles by oh really? Coi Leroy. I was not excited, but I was surprised. I was like, Coi Leroy is pretty young, so the fact that she's already having a baby, that's pretty insane. I wouldn't expect that. I'd rather have a backyard than a view like that. Very good point. Very good point, because look, when we go to the view, it's very close. It's closed in. It's side, but you can't go outside. This is the only way you go outside. You don't have a backyard. You can't play football. You can't play baseball. You can't play catch bar. You can't play touch butt in the park. So there's no backyard. So yeah, you have this beautiful view, but you're spending the majority of the time inside.
Bedroom.
One thing I do like though is the way Central Park looks, but this is actually absolutely insane, dude. And it's true, bro. It's like dude, like it's
$50 million.
It's like, what if you wanted to play soccer?
Today.
50 million though, bro. It's like, dude, the guy who's living here, is this worth 50 mil? Maybe because it's really high up and because of the exclusivity. But I don't know. They always try to compete. They always try to compete with buildings. They always try to make the building taller and all that. Oh, he's live? All right, bet. He's live. All right, let's go. Let's go. I'll actually be tuning in. I'll keep him tabbed up right here. Oh, let's go. I told Hank I stopped by to online beef with him when he was already stressed. Yeah. So he was stressed out, and I'll have him right here. I'll have him right here. Let's go. He's live. Let's go. It's go time, baby. It's go time. It's go time. W's. Go. I see JVD. Go. Let's go. The GOAT. I'm gonna be watching this as well. Damn, these ads are long though. Is YouTube Premium worth it? Is YouTube Premium worth it? Is Premium worth it? I don't know. Let's look at this. I told Hank to stop. Yeah, so what I wanted to say was, let me skip the ad.
I've been impressed.
Bro, I like this guy. I like, there's some people who can talk about anything and they'll always have entertainment. One thing about Hank is that he's one of those guys. He's one of those guys who can always have something to talk about. And that's something that a lot of people don't know off the fly. So the fact that he always has something to talk about, is always able to manage and always able to talk about something, that's really good. So I was like, dude, don't stress it, bro. Who cares about me? Who cares about me? But dude, don't stress it, bro. Do not stress it. Like, dude, there's gonna be a lot of trolls, a lot of people like Chris Gray and everybody and all them going back. You guys gotta chill, or I'm gonna time you guys out. You guys gotta chill. I'm not gonna ask you guys no more. You guys gotta chill, or I'm gonna time you guys out. And I thought that was pretty funny, bro, because honestly, it's funny, bro. It's funny. He just needs to like rock with the punches. Just rock with the punches. Just roll with them. I'm on my second month without Premium after 2 years of having it. Was it worth it? Did you like it? Just get an ad blocker. You'll be fine without it. Damn. You just saved me, bro. You just saved me, because I was actually about to get YouTube Premium. I was tired of seeing ads, and I'm tired of consistently getting them spammed throughout the videos. So I will say, though, that's actually going to be absolutely insane. The game is going to start fairly soon. So I'll probably tune into a hockey game. I'll probably watch some hockey. What are you guys up to? Are you guys going to watch some football? Are you guys waiting for Arkansas? What are you guys up to? What are you guys up to? Are you guys going to be chilling on YouTube? Like, obviously, there's a lot of things that could be going on. Ilia Topuria, by far one of the best fighters. This guy just cut his hair. He took off all his dreadlocks. Video game right here. Beksan Amkat wants to return UFC 313. Beksan made his UFC debut against Umar Nurmagomedov. So we can say that, damn, what happened here? A fight? We could say Beksan should be able to be back in the UFC. He wants to be back in the UFC. I would be happy if he's back in the UFC. So that'd be pretty good. I was flaming, bro, pretty hard too. And bro, when we put this emoji, he gets so mad. He gets so mad, but I'm just fucking with him. But like with the little thing, dude. But he's funny, bro. By far one of my favorite people to watch. Sometimes I like to just throw in that emoji, but dude, he does his work, bro. He does his work. And you can tell when somebody's doing their work because of how much stuff they're able to talk about. This guy goes for 3 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, and he's still able to always have something to talk about. Me, I'm over here on Twitter looking for something to talk about. So I will say, we're going to try to see if there's any couple of things to recap. We're just going to look right here. Okay. Thanks for the info. Yeah, thanks for the info. So look, who remembers in elementary school you were picked up out of class at a random time, led to a special classroom where there were no windows, computers, and they made us do stuff with the big gray headphones, listening to things. Wait, never mind. This is not what I thought this was. Never mind. I thought this was like a flashback thing. Damn. Dude, what is going on with Waka Flocka? Did Waka Flocka get in trouble or something? Damn. They wanted to kill that guy. Alright, so let's go here. Let's see if there's any more news. Let's just see if there's any more news. Just trying to wrap things up. Trying to get this ball rolling. Trying to get the watch time going. Thank you guys for being here as well, guys. An absolute banger stream. I'm going to do the shout-outs real quick. Shout out to Doug. Shout out to Sven again for the gifted, my guy. Shout out to JVD Media for the donation, my guy. I will be in the chat. I will be watching. I can't wait for this game to start. Let's go. SodaPod, the best. This guy does it the best. Nobody does it like him. Shout out to Doug. Shout out to Sven. Thank you guys. Sven and JVD, thank you guys for being, for actually being the first two people to help the channel out. So you guys will be written down and you guys will be framed on top of my wall. Just because we got to get the first ball rolling. There should be a milestone. There should be something special to the first people who have gave us something. He got jumped? Damn. So obviously I'm going to have badges. We're going to have all that stuff. We're going to get the ball rolling. We're going to be live more and more. And I'm going to hit the 2-hour mark. I'm just going to go for the 2-hour mark. 9 more minutes. The reason why I'm going for the 2-hour mark, just to get the watch time up, just to get everything up. So it's okay. If you guys can do, you guys already blessed me. You guys already liked the stream. But if you guys could just, if you guys haven't already, just like the stream, guys. It's been an amazing stream. We're going to look for a couple of more things to talk about real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find something. Okay, who is this guy? I can't get my shit to work. I couldn't get my shit to work. Dude, okay. I think you did. I think you did get it to work. If you're talking about the stream, right? If you're talking about the stream, I think you did get it to work. It worked actually pretty good. The only thing is, sometimes it's hard to see the chat or something, right? Because it's vertical, or it's, I don't know how to go vertical. I think you have to do it from your phone. I'm pretty sure. The Daquan Soy. So who is this guy? Who is this guy? The biggest what if in MMA history. Casuals have no idea. And then this guy responds with this guy. So I'm going to be doing some research on this guy later tonight. Find out who he is. TJ Grant. I don't know who that guy is. Honestly. Obviously Dan Hooker versus Gamarot. Israel Adesanya 1 month out. He's looking pretty lean. His gyno is not there, so looks pretty definitive. And if you guys are wondering why, why are you going for the watch time hours? Why don't you just end? There's like 5 minutes left. The game's about to start. Will history repeat of Canada falling to the Czechs? No, come on. History doesn't repeat itself. But I will say, guys, I'm just trying to get the watch time, just trying to get the ball rolling. And because we're so close to getting the milestone. American fighter Dustin Poirier, best boxer in the UFC Dustin Poirier, Conor McGregor's father Dustin Poirier, everyone loves Dustin Poirier, fucking Dustin Poirier, God I love Dustin Poirier, happy Dustin Poirier exists, I love Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje is a win on his resume of Poirier. Kill anyone who hates Poirier, love Dustin Poirier, man I love Dustin Poirier, no one compares to Dustin Poirier, oh my god Dustin Poirier. This guy, man, run. Dude, this guy is crazy. If you guys know these guys, though, these guys are pretty well known in the space. Like Michael SNM. This guy used to have the Conor McGregor with a Christmas hat. These guys are pretty well known in the Twitter space. Make what you want with it. TJ Grant was a #1 contender in lightweight whose career got cut short right before his title shot. May I ask you why his career got cut short? May you explain to me if you can. Yeah, I have the predictions up, but you don't have to watch that video. I chose Israel Adesanya to win over Nasruddin Imavov by 48-47 unanimous decision, I believe. Yeah, I got Israel Adesanya. Let's go. TJ Grant was a #1 lightweight contender. Explain to me what happened. Explain to me what happened. Did he get hurt? Did he get injured? Explain if you can, if you know what was the reason why he wasn't able to fight for the belt.
Hey, Max.
Dude, after I finish everybody does this where they finish growing out their hair and then they cut it. Everybody does this, so. Oh, this was a good movie. Did you guys watch that? Roadhouse? Roadhouse was an absolute banger movie. I believe it was an injury, if I'm not mistaken. Damn. You know what? We can look it up. We can look it up. Random fighter of the day, TJ Grant. Somebody said, what the F happened to TJ Grant? Last we seen him in the octagon, he was in a 5-fight win streak and was absolutely about to receive the title shot, and he was training for his championship fight, but he suffered a concussion while in BJJ practice, which is pretty strange itself, but it happened, so whatever. 6 years later, and this man has never had another fight booked or ever showed his face in the MMA community again. What the actual F? Last I heard of him, he was mining. Does anybody have any more info? What happened to this guy? That seems like a terrible way to end your career, in my opinion. Was this in 2010 or when did this? In 2019. Damn. Wait, how do you get a concussion from BJJ? Did somebody like slam you on the ground or something? I love how 1-2 times a year wears the TJ Grant thread. He retired. He has a higher paying job now, or the original Roadhouse is goated. I have to watch it then, because I watched the one with Connor, but one can say that. Let's see TJ Grant's record. One can say that TJ Grant could be a bigger what if than Zabit Nurmagomedov. He lost by unanimous decision, lost by decision. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 fights in the UFC. 21-5 and... Damn. Damn. I'm gonna start watching this guy's fights. I never knew who this guy was. I never knew who this guy was at all. I never knew. So one thing I was gonna say, guys, is sometimes when you cut your hair... or if you grow it back, or if you do something different,
your face.
Sometimes your parents like it or they don't. And obviously that's like, who cares? But the people around you would either hate it or they would love it. So it's like, let's see what his dad says. I thought that was pretty funny. Charleston White. I'm not going to be playing that. That guy's going to get me canceled. If you guys know who Charleston White is, that guy's an absolute demon. Absolute demon. Let's look at this. Askarov also retired as a #1 contender. Correct. But I believe he lost. Didn't he lose right before he retired? Didn't he lose to Kai France? Yeah, dude, Kai France is a fucking demon, bro. Holy shit. This guy, you've probably made... There's some people who have made a shit ton of money on Kai France. Damn. Damn, Kai France. Oh, yeah, he was deaf. Wait, I didn't know Matt Himmel was deaf. Damn, I feel bad for this guy, bro. And who am I? Because I'm just a guy, a random guy. But I feel bad for this guy. I don't know why. I just feel bad. Like, I feel like... Let's say we give him superpowers and we just give him the ability to hear. That issue... Who's to say that that's not the reason why he lost to Kai France? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say we just... What if this guy could hear? How good would he be? How much better would he be? You know what I'm saying? How much better would he be? Like Matt Himmel. I didn't know who Matt Himmel was until recently.
This whole area right here can really cause major source of stress and headache. This needs to be in alignment. There's a lot of pressure right here in the meat of the muscle that's up in this area, in the trapezius. Most people don't even know. You notice you said you didn't even have a lot of stress up there, but that's pretty tight. Okay. Things like that, sometimes if those pieces of spine and push your head forward, pinch together.
Have you guys ever went to a chiropractor?
They could cause sometimes headaches. Sometimes it can cause hallucinations. Mr. Mayberry, sorry about that. I'm getting so many calls. You wouldn't believe how many calls we get. Just do you think that the times that you do have headaches, do you think it could be caused from that kind of stress?
This is like a corny prank, but it's funny. You know who this guy looks like? He looks like Clint. Like from Tropical Thunder. The guy from Tropical Thunder. The guy who Tom Cruise looks like. The guy who is all bald.
Did you ever notice any kind of like gyms ever? Or
that was pretty funny. Let's look what you guys have to say. Oh yeah, he did lose, huh? I forgot about that Kai France. Yeah, dude, that Kai France fight was lit, bro. I remember seeing that and I was like, damn. I was like, damn, that is insane. Let's just see if we have one more topic. One last topic, guys. One last topic. We hit the 2-hour mark, guys, so that's actually pretty impressive. Oh, let's look. Alright, right here. Here it is. Perfect. Here it is. So, New York, you guys know New York is really dirty. It's by far one of the most dirtiest places sometimes. But the people who work overnight are sometimes the biggest heroes in the city because they're able to clean it overnight just like this. So I'm gonna mute it because of the copyright. New York. But these guys put in a lot of work. You know, they're always cleaning the city up. And a lot of people are like, oh, the city's dirty. The city has a lot of rats. The city has this. But a lot of people don't see the people who are cleaning up the city every day in order for them to just enjoy the city. So by far one of the highest GPAs. I believe the only other city that has this highest GPA, or not GPA, or like visitors, is Tokyo. Tokyo has a very good, very good inner like city as well. So make what you want with that. But let's go. I believe my work here is done, guys. Oh yeah, I did lose. Yeah, he did lose. Yeah. Why did UFC cut Sadi Karmirov for? I do not know, my guy. I do not know. If I could copy your thing, I would copy and paste it to Google. After only barely losing a razor close decision to Said Nurmagomedov. Damn, so maybe the UFC cut him, guys. Maybe the UFC cut him. Yeah, Tokyo is one place where I want to go. I think Tokyo would be 10 times better than New York City, but you never know, because I like the little, like, side of Tokyo where, like, the lights, like, all that, like, it seems like it's a whole different spot. So, guys, with that being said, guys, I'm going to end the stream. We hit the 2-hour mark. You guys have blessed. I want to say a shout out to Doug. Massive shout out to Douglas Memo. By far one of the funniest guys. Especially when you went on Arkansas. You too, Sven. Thank you for the gifted membership. You're so kind that you gifted the membership instead of having it to yourself. Absolute W. You guys are absolute legends. And I hope nobody has no beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, you guys provide a lot of entertainment as well. When you guys hop on the panel, when you guys, you know, go back and forth, you guys provide a lot of entertainment as well. So that's something that a lot of people should appreciate as well. Maybe they don't, maybe they do. But we're all waiting for Arkansas. I know all of us are waiting for him, or maybe not. But he will be back soon, guys. Stay tuned, guys. I will be live very soon, guys. If not tomorrow, maybe the day after. I will be publishing my UFC Vegas 101 full card prediction video. Newly updated, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for being here, guys. W Sven, W Doug. Thank you JVD Media for the dono. And thank you Sven, you guys are the first two to help. Doug, thank you. First time you were in the stream. Absolute milestone. Shout out to all you guys. WMC, enjoy your gifted. Thank you guys for being here, guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys enjoyed. The best is blessed, baby. And I'll see you guys at the top. Let's get it. UFC Vegas 101 should be an absolute banger. Stay tuned. Stay safe. And enjoy 2025. Let's get it. See you guys in the next one. Peace.